the LFC Cast.
In association with LFConline.com.
Please like, share and subscribe. Hello guys, and welcome to the post-match discussion of the Liverpool 2-1 win against Bolton in the FA Cup replay. What a game. I am feeling so tired and stressed out, and I also had to change my pants because I wet myself on a number of occasions. Greg, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm all right now, mate. You know, I feared the worst. I really did. When they were 1-0 up and then they got the man sent off, most people would be like, oh, yes, they've got a man sent off. I was like, oh, no, they're going to get everyone behind the ball and we're not going to be able to break through.
Exactly the same, Greg. When that man got sent off, I just thought, this isn't good for us right now. I wanted them to continue to attack. So we play our best football, counter-attacking, especially with Sturridge and Sterling and Coutinho on the counter. But when they got into 10 men, I knew they were going to shut up shop. But luckily, we done enough to win the game with 2 moments of class from Sterling and also from Coutinho. Greg, how do you think we played overall?
Overall, you know, I think we played a lot better lately than we did tonight. But there was some good parts in there. There was some not so good parts in there. But I like the way we dug in. We kept going. You know, we didn't give up at all. Even when we were 1-0 down, we just kept going and going. And we got the reward in the end. You know, I thought there was a couple of players that could have played a bit better. I know you mentioned one to me earlier when you said Alan. And I thought maybe Markovic could have been a bit better. He made a few simple errors. You know, a few loose passes. Yeah,
I completely agree. Alan, for me, didn't have a great game, and he's been injured, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But I've never really been a big fan of Alan, to be honest with you, ever since he's joined Liverpool. He does an alright job, but he's just not got that wow factor like a lot of other players have got in, you know, that similar position. I thought we played well, Greg. I thought we had a good few chances, but again, I just felt our final ball and our final pass were letting us down.
Definitely, and I think we lack that pace we've had lately. You know, that's what's improved our game, I think. Coutinho, Sterling, Lallana up front, that attacking them really quick on their counter-attack. We still did it well, and Sterling still had some chances, but it just didn't seem as fast as we've been lately. I just think something lacked. I don't know if they were tired or they're in a different mindset because it was against Bolton this week. I'm not sure. I
think there's a few things that come into that, Greg, and I think, you know, one of them is, we've only had the game a couple of days ago, but I also think that Bolton did well in trying to, you know, double mark Coutinho and keep him out the game as much as possible. As soon as he got the ball, a player was on him, and I seen the amount of tackles he got against him. I mean, he nearly got knocked out at one point by steamroll by one of their players. You know what I mean? It's just to keep him out the game. But when he has that freedom, Greg, when he's on the ball with a bit of space, he's so deadly. And that showed for the goal. What do you think of the goal?
Oh, it was just sensational, wasn't it? You know, he went to the left first and quickly turned to the right. And then just the shot to get that curl and bend and whip and everything on it, you know, it was brilliant.
Bend and whip and everything on it.
Dipping, that's what I'm supposed to say, Dan. Dipping.
Anything with the word curl or swerve sounds good. Bend, swerve, curl, whip, whopping, shot.
He can do it all, though, can't he?
He can
he's a little magician. In fact, he's a wizard, Dan.
He's a little wizard. Harry Potter.
He's all Harry Potter.
It was a great goal. And I'll tell you now, Greg, when they hit the bar at first, I couldn't quite see. And I thought he'd missed. I thought it ricocheted out. And I went, oh no. And then he starts celebrating. I was like, it's in. Oh my God, it's in. So that's how much I was expecting us to not win that game, to be honest with you.
Definitely.
Yeah, but we stuck in, Greg. What do you think about Sterling?
Yeah, I thought he was great. You know, we've been saying now for the past few weeks, you know, he's playing out of position there. He's getting better and better at playing in that role. You know, he's getting his chances and he's been taking them lately. He got a goal tonight. He got a goal the other day.
Yeah.
You know, he's getting better and better. And it was a great goal. It was a great little chip by Chan as well to get him in.
Yeah, that's through ball. Once Chan, I mean, this is the thing about Chan. He's doing great in defence at the moment. But I still think we're wasting his potential as a midfielder because it's hard to... I mean, Rodgers has got a dilemma because what you do, take him out. He's having the best games of his life at the moment in that position. But when he went up front, you could see he's got that quality to provide assists, to have good shots. He nearly scored as well. He got one tipped onto the bar, didn't he?
That was a great effort as well. Yeah, I completely agree, Dan. You know, hopefully we can maybe get another defender to sit in his place soon and he can move more forward into midfield because he is dangerous going forward.
Well, that should have been Lovren, really, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
So definitely. I don't know why what's happening with him. I'm not too sure. Do you know what's happening with him? You spoke to Rodgers?
No, we fell out the other day, Dan, and he's not texted me for a bit, so... It was his fault, not mine, though.
It was his fault, because he's an idiot. I said, play Lovren. He went, no, I thought our players were fantastic and show great character. I got my impression in there. That was me Rodgers impression.
Yeah.
Me Scottish
you do get him
Rodgers.
in quite a lot, don't you, Dan?
We certainly did. Had great game, great character, John.
But you know what? You've got to give praise to all the defenders at the moment. Sacco, Skirtle and Chan. They're all great. I know Skirtle made that little challenge day, give away the penalty, but they've improved so much and they've been pretty solid at the back, to be honest, in the last few weeks.
They have, Greg, and that's helped Mignolet because I think he's confident with his back three now. He's looking at a different goalkeeper from the one at the beginning of the season. Do you agree? Yeah,
definitely. Besides when he's doing those wild punches, Dan, I think he's improving a lot, yeah.
He would be a great boxer, Mignolet, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he would.
He's got a great left hook.
Yeah.
No, I think he's doing a lot better at the moment, and maybe that time on the bench done him well because he realised it's his last chance. Do you know what I mean, to make a name for himself. One interesting thing, Greg, I just want to mention before we talk about the man of the match is Balotelli. He wasn't even on the bench today, so he's not even he's a fifth choice striker now. That's mad, isn't it? Strange.
And tonight's the type of night where you think, if he's not doing too well, let's get him on the bench and let's get him some minutes on the pitch. It's a perfect time. And as you say, he wasn't even on the bench. I don't quite know what's going on because obviously we've not tried to sell him, have we?
No.
But then he's not even making the squad. I don't quite know what's going on.
I think it's we don't see them in training. This is the thing, and obviously Rodgers must look at the strikers and think Barini's not as good as Balotelli, on paper, but Barini might be running his backside off, Greg. Do you know what I mean? And actually trying his heart out to get into the team. If Balotelli's not doing it, then he won't be started. And Rodgers is the type of person to say, if you're not part of this team in training, you're not part of it on the pitch. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Well, Barini most probably is doing that because in some of the interviews I've read, Barini thinks he's doing great. He thinks it's going well for Liverpool. It's madness, isn't it?
Barini's like, I'm having the time of my life here. I'm a first team starter, top goal scorer in training.
So he's most probably working his socks off in training.
Okay, back to the game, Greg. Who do you think man of the match was?
I'm going to give it to Coutinho because his goal was absolutely brilliant, and also he's our most dangerous player. He can make things happen out of nothing at all. He is magical. He's
a magician. I'm going to agree with you, Greg. I'm going to give you the man of the match with you, which is Coutinho. We went for the same score prediction, the same man of the match. We must be the same type of person, me and you, Greg.
Well, we are the same persons. No one's realised yet. There's only one person doing this podcast.
We've just recorded twice in two different voices.
Yeah.
So Coutinho, man of the match for me. No one got the score predictions correct, guys, so we won't read any out, unfortunately. We didn't get them right either. But, Greg, you got the scorers correct, didn't you?
Yeah, Coutinho and Sterling. I said that, so I win. I'm the champion.
You
Give
don't,
me the
Greg.
prizes.
You don't. You lose, Charlie. You lose. What's that off, Greg?
I haven't got a clue, Dan. What's
Charlie
that off?
and the Chocolate Factory, Greg. Have you not seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory before?
Yeah, when I was about 6, Dan. So I can't quite remember it.
Okay, guys, thanks for listening. Greg, anything else from you?
No, nothing from me, Dan.
All right, well, you never walk alone. Everton on the weekend, big game.
Big game.
Hey, see you later.
Bye.